Jules Saint-Mihai makes violins in Montreal. He was born in Budapest in 1933.
The
form of the violin hasn't changed since it was first created. It's the only musical instrument that cannot be improved. It was perfected by the craftsmen of Cremona 300 years ago. Violins have always fascinated me. My parents used to take me to cafes where the gypsies played. I'd run straight up to them and tug on the leader's trouser leg so that he'd give me his violin. When I got home, I'd try and play like him with wooden spoons. I got my first violin when I was 3. A neighbor taught me to play some little pieces. Today, we make violins as they were made by Stradivarius and Guarnerius. The technique can be learned fairly quickly, but the spirit of creation comes with time and work. The purfling is not merely decorative. It reinforces the edges. A well-made bird's beak is the sign of a careful and skilled craftsman. The wood must be cut in winter and dried for 15 to 20 years. This piece was cut in Europe in 1949. The luthier must understand the nature of the wood, its hardness, elasticity, and flexibility. These qualities give the violin its resonance. The luthier has to judge the thicknesses taking these qualities into account. Then he can draw the best sound from his wood. The purpose of an instrument is to make beautiful sound, but ideally it should look beautiful too. I wanted to be a musician. My mother wanted me to be a chemist or doctor, so I had to do my studies. But my dream was to have all the instruments of the orchestra hanging in my room. When I was young, I'd often go and watch luthiers making and repairing instruments. Later, I helped a very good luthier who influenced me very much. It was quite usual in Hungary to handle violins. I left Hungary after the revolution of '56. I went to Paris. There, I met a girl from Quebec and I married when I came to Canada. The sound post is the soul of a violin. It unites the back and the table so that they resonate in unison. I'm always anxious to try the violin. It must sound good even before it's varnished, like wine, which must taste good even before it's bottled.